So on the occasion of Bhadra Purnima, I want to encourage the viewers of this short speech to distribute as many sets of Srimad Bhagavatam as you possibly can. So on the one day, in order to distribute more sets, you have to prepare in advance. You'll have to get it all ready before you actually distribute the sets. So, of course, you know in Bhagavat, I think it's in the 11th or 12th canto, I don't remember the shloka, but it says that when you distribute a set of Bhagavatam on Bhadra Purnima, you can get liberation from the repetition of birth and death. Prabhupada wanted the Bhagavatams to be spread all over the world to re-establish Vedic culture, which apparently has been lost for 5,000 years outside of India, although it's still preserved in India in various ways. But outside it's shunya, there's nothing, there's no more Vedic culture, and ISKCON is meant to propagate the message that Vedic culture should be revived. And how to revive Vedic culture? Well, the teachings of Prabhupada in his purports, as well as the verses of the Bhagavatam itself, give sufficient guidance. People say, well, we're not able to do it. And that may be true. But Prabhupada was hopeful. His understanding, his outlook was, the more we spread the message of Bhagavatam, the greater the hope there is that human civilization may one day return back to the Vedic civilization. And he charged his disciples, and now the further generations, disciples of the disciples, because the disciples are getting old and getting ready to leave this world. But they're charged with, as far as possible, spreading the message that Vedic culture is the ideal culture and civilization for the world. So how to implement it, Krishna will give the intelligence, but the guidance Krishna has given, as it says in the Bhagavatam, Krishne swadhamo bhagate dharma jnanadi bisaha. When Lord Krishna left this world 5,000 years ago, when he wound up his transcendental pastimes, Kalo nashta drisham esha puran arka aduna uditaha. Now the Bhagavatam are the instructions of Krishna for Kali Yuga, and it sheds light in this dark age of adharma. This is the age of irreligion, when adharma is dharma and dharma is adharma. Society is praising activities that just expand tamogun, the mode of ignorance. And Vedic culture, sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam. Vedic culture can elevate one to the transcendental platform of Vasudeva. So that's the importance of the Bhagavatam. So, Jari Deke Tarikaha Krishna Upadesh. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered his followers that wherever you go, whoever you see, give them the message of Krishna, and the message of Krishna is in the Bhagavatam. So therefore, spreading the message of Krishna brings the highest benefit to the one who distributes the book and the one who reads the book. And they become determined to re-establish Vedic culture in the world. It's a tough mission, it's a tough assignment, like Mission Impossible. Wherever you look, there's adharma. Wherever you look, there's intoxication, meat eating, illicit sex, and gambling, and the papachar that we vow not to indulge in, but it's very difficult when everyone else is indulging in that to give it up. So they need inspiration to give it up. And if they read the Bhagavatam, they'll get inspiration to give up these sinful activities. So basically, I guess I'll end here and wish you all the best of luck in distributing these books. If you're determined, you can do it. Impossible, Prabhupada said, is a word in a fool's dictionary. So whatever was done last year can be doubled this year, whatever the numbers. And be sure to report your scores as others will direct you in this seminar. Hare Krishna.